Hi friends, it's Miss Mackenzie again. We are today going to be talking about estimations. So I have this really neat book called Great Estimations, which will kind of give some explanation as to how we can do that, how we can train our brain to make estimations, and then you're going to have an opportunity to do them as well. So on this page, this isn't the kind of book that you read word for word. It has some examples in here that we're going to go through, and then you're going to be on your own to make your own estimations. So on the top here, it shows what 10 cherries looks like. So you kind of want to just look at that and see, kind of make a mental note of what 10 cherries looks like. And then over here, this is 100 cherries. So we know that 100 is obviously more than 10, but if you just kind of look at them, you can see that it's a larger pile too. Now, estimation is when you're looking at something and you're not counting each one individually. You're making kind of like a guess. So if I look at this page, these spilled cherries, I love cherries, by the way. Do you think that this is 10 or 100? We're not going to count them. We're just going to estimate. So to me, it looks closer to 100. It might be 90. It might be 110, but it's definitely not 10, right? We're not going to count them. We're going to guess. We're going to estimate that there's 100 in this pile. All right, let's see. We can do this with pennies. So we have 100 pennies up here, and then this is 500 pennies. So they're in nice, neat little rows. We don't always line our pennies up like that, though. If we look at this pile of pennies, does this look closer to 500 pennies or 100 pennies? You wanna pay attention to how much space they take up. What do you think? We are not going to count all of these out, but it looks like it's less than 500 to me, because 500 takes up most of this square. This does not take up most of the square. They're not in a nice line, but I still think that they're closer to 100 than 500. So I'm going to estimate that there's 100 pennies here. Ooh, this is a good one. You can do this at home too with elbow macaroni. So there's 100 pieces of pasta up here and 500 over here. So now if we look over here, whoa! Oh my goodness. So now we have to estimate, looking at this group, how many macaroni pieces do you think are in this picture? We're not going to count them all, but if I take the space that this takes up and I bring it over here and kind of use my brain, use my mind to make a picture, I would guess it says, do you think that there are more than 2,000 macaronis? Now, I would think my guess would be 2,000. I'm going to estimate that there's 2,000 pasta in here. Now, the only way that I can know for sure is if I count each individual one. And I don't know about you, but I don't really want to count 2,000 pieces of macaroni today. So I'm going to stick with my estimation. So essentially what you need to know when you're estimating something is you're making an educated guess. So you're taking the information that you have and you're applying it to something else. So if you know that 10 pennies only makes a tiny little pile and you see a huge pile of pennies, you know it's not 10. So you're going to work on some worksheets regarding estimation, and then I also am going to have an activity that you can count things around your house and estimate how many you think that there are in a jar or in some room in your house, okay? All right, you have fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.